G'day, welcome back to Goldson's Gold Making Weekly Recap, The War Within, episode 37. So, in the last week, I'm down 3,777,569 gold. My total gold earned since the launch of the War Within expansion is currently 4,224,923 gold. I've recorded 4,639 hours across 5 WoW accounts of in-game time, which means I have averaged 911 gold per hour. I created a trial account and leveled a Twink Demon Hunter to level 70. I used the Twink to boost my new alts to level 70, starting my gold making alt army, so stay tuned. I had 3 hype trains during the stream, which is incredible. A huge thanks to everyone for the support. But all in all, I had a pretty full on week as usual. Stay tuned for a more in-depth review on how I track my gold and how I spent my time in the game after the intro. G'day true seekers and confused admirers, Goldson here, showing you a different mindset regarding virtual wealth creation by setting goals, minimizing the distractions, the power of being focused and consistent. My goal for the War Within is to obtain 100 million gold. Join me on my adventure where I can impart knowledge and important life lessons that has made me the person who I am today. Hey, what's going on, boys? Goldson back here with another adventure update. Again, it is Wednesday, it's not Tuesday, but to be honest, it's Tuesday in America still, so technically we're still releasing one video a week at a minimum, and that is the weekly recap. You are now watching that, so thanks for that. It's been a busy week, flat out. Oh, I tell you what, man, busy. I I was grinding so hard, leveling all these new alts up to level 70. And oh my god, I completed it, so I'm feeling a bit more refreshed now that I've completed the goal. Because normally, I don't know about you, but I set pretty lofty goals, and that there in itself, I just literally super fixated on that one goal, and all I want to do is get that one goal and achieve it. And also I thought about it now. It's been 2 weeks since I've delayed my video by 1 day, but the key message is don't give up, even if you miss your deadline, because that's the deadline I set out for myself every Tuesday, but today's Wednesday. But it doesn't matter if you miss anything, as long as you do it the next day. Don't be like, oh shit, oh fuck it, I can't be fucked now, I'm not going to bother with doing the video series anymore. Like, I missed one. Don't do that. Just get back onto it. Just try and keep being consistent, because I think consistency is key moving forward. But we're going to go straight into it. We've got some shout outs today, boys. Show you. So I want to give a big shout out to the boys on stream. Last week we got some gifted subs from the crew. Rocks here, or Rock X, I call him Rocks, has been really nice and has gifted 10 community subs to the community. Also, Big Buru Troy, shout out to Troy, 5 gifted subs to the community. And Jimbo, also chipped in another 5 community subs for us guys. On a little Twitch community is growing, and I think we're at like 357 followers, and according to the Twitch statistics, we have 50 subscribers. So thanks for the added community subs. That's very much appreciated. It tells me that I'm giving some value back to the community, and in return it's being reciprocal, just like the tariffs, I guess. But yeah, thank you very much, guys. So yeah, if you do like the content, or you just want to hang out, come check us out on Twitch. We stream pretty much every day when I want to turn the machine on. But yeah, come say good day, check it out. If it vibes, it vibes. If it doesn't. I'll be pretty sure if it doesn't vibe, I'll let you know. But yeah, if you do want to come check out the stream, check out the stream. But thanks again, guys. I appreciate it, man. I really do. But let's get straight into it, boys. We've got what I crafted, and I think the philosophy going forward, as you can see here, we've got. I'm basically just crafting weapon enchants, like flat out. Weapon enchants, flask of alchemical chaos. I am getting crystallized augment runes from the enchanting patron orders. These things are very easy to get, and they're super lucrative. Just doing the augment runes on this many enchanters is pretty wild, man. Like, you get a lot. There's a few patron orders that I don't have the recipe for. For example, the enchanted crests. I don't know why. Like they've taken the crests out of the game, but they haven't taken them out of the patron orders. So there's Augment Rune patron orders there, but they require a crest that you can't obtain anymore. I don't think you can. But it's a pain in the fucking ass either way. But these are still profitable. How much profitable these Augment Runes are going to be going into Season 3, I'm not sure. There's a rumor that they're going to bring out an infinite Augment Rune for like 80 to 100k or whatever. That's a good thing because that's a gold thing. So, and people are going to buy that. But does it mean the Augment Runes are going to be in the bin? Probably not, because I reckon people are going to go, I'm not going to spend 100k on Augment Runes. I might buy one or two. But yeah, we can definitely see the price of these coming down. But for now, we're going to be doing it. The Vantis Runes, Liberation of Undermine. I want to talk about these Vantis Runes for a little bit. The Vantis Runes are good, but they're only good for the season. So overall, I think Inscription as a profession for concentration going forward, I don't feel like it's aligning with me, because I'm pushing towards the whole like get enough capital so I can stockpile for a few months, and then when it comes time for the new season, we can like use what we crafted in the past into the future and sell for a bit more of a profit. But with Vantis Runes are concerned, you can't really pre-craft Vantis Runes, because the recipe hasn't been released until the new the new season or new content patch generally. So I think I might discontinue having scribes on the old army and focus more on enchanting, alchemy, and jewel crafting. So the three professions there. It's not by any stretch of the meaning that Inscription is no good. Like we're not comparing it to tailoring and leatherworking and engineering, but there is a hierarchy, there is a tier list, and if I would say something, it would be enchanting's the top, alchemy, enchanting at the top, jewel crafting, Inscription, I would say engineering, then tailoring, and then leatherworking would be dead last. Oh, I didn't mention blacksmithing. Actually, blacksmithing is up there too. If this was a quick tier list, blacksmithing would be on par, if not equal to Inscription in terms of concentration. But you know, that's my opinion. But I'm really just going to be focusing on the enchants, the consumable side of concentration crafts going forward. Yeah, what else we got? Dark Moon Sigils. They were a flavor of the month for a little bit there, but again, I'm thinking the long-term aspect of this market. I think I'm better off just doing gem crafting. And also, as time goes on, what I crafted each week is going to get more elaborate. Like I'm going to have more markets to deal with. So we are planning this week to make more jewel crafters, more enchants, alchemy guys. I don't know. We got to suss out a plan for this week, and I'm thinking we're going to do it on stream today. So join us after. If you watch the video now, check on Twitch. We might be live. We're going to go for a community suss on a spreadsheet, and we're going to try and work out what we're going to do with these 108 level 70 alts that we got now. So yeah, we'll have a little consensus there. Yeah, we'll see. What else we got here? Yeah, so this is sort of what the revenue is when you add up all of this stuff. So I did do Blasphemites, 233, but these Blasphemites are only from what I get out of the transmute. So it's really, really minimal. So Blasphemites are really minimal outside of Thaumaturgy, but I did include it in this one. So no, we haven't been doing any Thaumaturgy at all. If you're still doing Turgy, you're probably doing well, because the profitability is good, but you have to, it's an active thing. And I like the concept of Thaumaturgy. I reckon it's going to continue forward into Midnight. But right now I'm focusing more on the old army and the long-term vision, the sustainable vision that I have set forward for me and going forward into Midnight, because I'm taking the War Within as a complete learning curve, you know, journey, progress, update, whatever you want. You go back to my early videos, man, from like when I first started my thinking to where it is now, it's completely changed. So like go back and watch all the videos if you want to go and binge watch and just get caught up to see how we're going, and then join me on the live, and then we can just go and speculate into the future, like what we're going to do and achieve. But the end goal is to make gold and accumulate a shitload of it, and then hopefully dump it all into player housing when that comes around. So that's going to be awesome fun. I can't wait for player housing. I don't know about you boys, but player housing is going to be the shiznit for me, especially if it's fully customizable. it's going to get wild, like Wildstar. Shout out to Wildstar Player Housing. Let's go, baby. Righto, goal review. So we had 3 lofty goals here. One was to level up a level 70 Twink Demon Hunter. We did that with ease. We pretty much leveled that guy up within 4 or 5, 6 hours. Like, just casually leveling in Dragonflight. I just leveled with Zygors and we got that, and then I bought the 515 leather gear and weapons off the auction house. I think in total I spent like less than 600,000 gold for all of it. So yeah, 600,000 gold, so like 2 tokens, and I managed to use this twink in the Anaran Plains to level up all of those alts up to level 70, which is pretty wild, man. Like, I was leveling 2 at a time, but you can have a whole group of 5 people. So if you have 5 accounts, you can technically level 4 dudes at the same time, which is pretty wild, man. And I think I was averaging like 1 level from 20 to level 70 in like an hour and 10 minutes, probably an hour and 25, an hour and a half from level 10 to 70. I don't know, but that's by far the quickest, most efficient way to level up. So do go check out the twink. I might make a video on Friday showing you the twink and how I do it, which might make sense. So yeah, if you want to know how I twink boost with a level 70, just comment below and I'll make a video for you on Friday, or maybe tomorrow, we'll see. But we did also have a lofty goal of level 54 alts to 70 and then level another 54. So I sort of broke it up. So I had like, just do half first. And then if you do half, that's good. That means continue on and do the other half. And then we managed to level all of them. So we put a fair few hours in, boys. But yeah, it was definitely well worth it. So no, that's just one stage of creating an alt army. So like effectively what I'm doing is I'm doubling down. I've got 2 accounts of alt army. So I've got 120 characters or 108 dedicated concentration crafters on 2 accounts. And then now I'm effectively getting 2 more accounts. So I'm doubling my production. And also I am doubling my workload, that's for sure. But for me, it's a long-term sustainable thing. So I might be putting in a lot more work now, but to see bigger gains in the future, and also just showing that, you know, hard work can pay off over time. Yeah, that's pretty much what I'm doing, because I know it's a lot of work to set this up, and then subsequently every single expansion you basically got to redo it and set it up again. But I like that. I like that aspect of the game, and it makes me happy knowing that the more I can put in as much effort as I want, and I'm going to get that reward through delayed gratification. So hopefully, like, as you know, we're episode 37, and we haven't really made big strides towards getting 100 million liquid gold, but hopefully doing this, and then by the end of the War Within expansion, we can make that 100 million gold. That there is going to be a crowning achievement for me. And then taking all the information that I have in the War Within into Midnight, hopefully we can break that 100 million gold much more quickly. That's my hope anyway. So yeah, do stay tuned, I guess. All right, community poll. So we got a community poll. This one here, it says I had 88 votes on it actually. So the votes are increasing. So thanks for participating in the weekly community poll on YouTube. I said, how would you describe your relationship with World of Warcraft? And we pretty much got like even results here. We got 33% of you says I'm addicted. I feel like I can't stop playing even when I want to. I reckon I'm in that camp. I'm addicted for sure. 27% said escapism. I use WoW to unwind or escape stress. You know, not overly, but true. I do use this game as a form of escapism as well, because to be honest, it's even though World of Warcraft can be toxic at sometimes, if we were comparing the real world to the game world, escapism definitely ticks the box for me as well. So I guess escapism and addicted. We had 23% said, I'm not addicted. So I play casually and can easily step away. So that's good if you like that. You can just pick it up and put it down, which is pretty cool. Props to you. I can't do it. 17% said controlled gameplay. You know, I set limits and balance WoW with life. That's also good. I would say that's in the same category. So if you add those together, it's 40%. I'm saying it's controlled, not addicted. And then you could say 60% are addicted. So majority consensus is that this game is super addictive. Just as long as you know that and know that it is an addiction. I'm addicted. It's a game, and you can continue down the rabbit hole as much as you want. Like you can literally play this game until you die because there's so much to do. But we had some comments here. We had FA 1994, what a pretty cool name. Playing 12 hours a day to support a family of 4 in a third world country. Oh my God. There you go. So like shout out to the was it real money transfers or something like that? Fucking hell. Because if you're playing, you're definitely doing RMT if you're supporting a family in a third world country. But I support the hustle, man. If I lived in a third world country, I'll be doing the exact same shit, man. Because I could literally, like, depending on what you do in the game, you could make enough money to support, and that's pretty wild. So shout out to you, man. You hustle on, brother. Don't leak your battle net. Just keep it under wraps, you know. But I'll be naive to say it doesn't fucking happen. It fucking happens a lot. Hunter Grant 6520 had said I had to stop due to the overwhelming toxic environment. Yeah, I've been there. I need a break from all the insults. Fair enough, man. World of Warcraft is toxic as fuck, but I think it's like anything in the game. You got to find your community, and yeah, just find your tribe, even in the game, and just try and ignore the rest. But becoming a solo gold farmer is not a bad choice either. All right, this today proof of gold. Short answer. We're going back to Altaholic and Google Sheets, and we're fucking off wowthing.org. I like the concept of it, but I don't like the concept of having third-party programs on my computer, especially ones that I think are trustworthy but untrustworthy. But I like to control my data, so I'm going to show you that in the proof of gold. Righto, fellas, gold's in here. With this week's proof of gold, we're going to try and do a little bit different, trying to make it a bit more streamlined. But I just want to go through and tell you that we have been doing Altaholic the whole time and spreadsheet. I reckon that's a good combination. I went away from that last week and sort of went into wowthing.org, and I like the idea of it. But the only thing I didn't like is to be efficient with it, you got to have a desktop application that uploads and stuff. I don't like that. I don't like having that. Even though they market it as trustworthy, I just don't. The more shit I put on my desktop, the more shit it doesn't just equate with me. I don't know what it is, but call it a gut feeling. But I kind of like the Altaholic method, even though it is cumbersome. Like it's got like lots of, like, it's heavy. I wish owner or the author of Altaholic could make like a version of Altaholic that just tracks your total gold and your time played, and then just gives you a flat out average gold per thing or whatever. That would be awesome. Maybe we do that one day for ourselves. We get the old Goldson add-on, which basically collates how much liquid gold, how much time you played. It just gives you a base gold per hour. Maybe we do that in time with the AI. We never know, but I definitely want a streamlined version towards marketing it. But all right, so just so you know, we've got 5 accounts. So what I do is that I'll look at all my 5 accounts. I'll do the 4 first. So these 4 here, I'm going to log into each one just to be a bit more efficient. All right, so we're logged in on the 4K, screen. I will open up Altaholic on each client, and because I deleted Altaholic, I had to go through and log into each one again manually. It was a fun endeavor, but essentially all I'm doing is just calculating how much liquid gold I've got on each account, and I'm adding up the total time played, and I use those 2 metrics every week to track my gold every week. So I'll bring you over to the other screen. So all I'm going to do is write in the gold and the time played, and I'll show you. Okay, so we'll start off with WoW 1. What do we got? 1589539. Okay, WoW 3 is 1595222. WoW 4 is 1047. 967, and WoW 5 is 10 24946. Okay, so we got the gold. Let's go across and get the time played, shall we? All right, so time played is 462 14 11. This is actually a way faster method of tracking it. Actually, we'll work on it. 81 days, 4 hours 59 minutes. Okay, WoW 4 is 23 days, 13 hours 39 minutes. WoW 5 is 21 days, 21 hours 47 minutes. Beautiful. Okay, now that we've got that, we can basically log out. Right, yeah, logging out, and we'll take your attention to the other screen, the main screen. All right, so main screen, we'll log into the 5th account, and the 5th account's more important because we open the warband bank. I will check the guild bank, the warband bank, and then only then we check the account last. Just because if you do the warband bank last, it might automatically put stuff in there, but it's okay, that's all right. So we'll head over to the bank area. Let's have a look. So I'm pretty sure that I don't really touch the guild bank, so the guild bank has been the same, 576786. Yep, so we'll just write the same in. It's been the same for a while now. We will do the warband bank next. So we'll go to the warband bank, which is next door. Warband bank, we'll give it a little cleanup, but basically it's saying 16318. 16318 469. Okay, and then we can do the account last. So Alcoholic, this 5th account only has one of each class and a level 11 twink, so 14 characters total. That's okay. So what do we got here? We got 1145 377. Great. And we're going to put the time played in. What's the time played? 15:8:23. 15:8:23. Okay, beautiful. We'll log off this guy and we'll go back here. So we'll swipe to the left, and then this is where we track gold each week. So 6th of May, or technically, yeah, 6th of May, we're a day late, but that's okay. It's once a week. We're 23.2 million now, so we're actually gone down a bit, and we've gone down 3.7 mil. So I'll write that in. Our total gold earned since the launch of the War Within expansion is 4,923,000. Not going good. Total gold is 23.2 mil. So we're definitely going down in gold. We put in 119 hours, so that's not bad. A lot of those hours were active hours, grinding. So we really lost 31.6k gold per hour. So not a good week, but hopefully we can make it better over time. But yeah, that's proof of gold. Hopefully you understand what I'm doing here and tracking it over time. We can have a quick look at the weekly chart, but we're going to cover it. So the weekly chart looks a bit like this. Down, up, down. Yeah, this big up was definitely season 2, and now we're going down again. So yeah, ups and downs, but hopefully the trend is going up. But yeah, that's the end of proof of gold. We'll head back to the main segment now. All right, proof of gold finished now. We're back. Come back to me. Come back. Hopefully you enjoyed that section there. We try to make it a bit more streamlined. It's really just to count the liquid gold every week, just to have a bit of a proof of gold, because a lot of people ask, oh, how much gold you got? So instead of telling them, I'll just put it on my stream, how much gold I've got, and every week I change it. So at all times, if you're watching the stream, in the top right corner of my camera box, there is going to be a text that says how much liquid gold I have, and every week that gets updated. So hopefully you enjoy that transparency and also the proof of it. But here's the progression towards 100 million. We went from 8%, now we're down to 420, nearly at 420, but 422. So really that's about 4.22 million gold profit, which is not cool. But that's all right. Hopefully we can get that back, over time. Hopefully. Fingers crossed, man. Fingers crossed. Can we have one last push up to 100 million? Oh, I'd love to see it. I want to make it happen. It's going to happen anyway, but it's a question of time. Speaking of time, here's a bit of a timeline of my gold, starting from week 0 to, we're definitely halfway of the expansion. We're past halfway actually. So we're 1 week past 50%. So you can see the gold here. we are still technically trending upwards. We want to be sort of up near this red line trajectory. So can we get all the way up to here in the remaining half of the expansion? I don't know. It seems like it's doable, but we're going to have to put a lot of work and a lot of effort to get back up to surplus. But yeah, new goals for the week is to suss out new alt army professions on stream. So after I finish the video, we're going to jump on stream and just try and have a suss what we're going to do with these 108 alts. Like what professions, just have a big suss out, and then work out a leveling plan, and then start the process. So we'll start the process, and we'll just start off with 27 alts, setting up 2 professions each. And then if we can these goals might take a couple of weeks. I don't know how long it's going to take to set up this. I reckon it's going to take minimum 2 weeks if we go hard, but I'm quite happy taking four weeks to do it. There's still a lot of time before the war within season 3 begins, but we are going to be busy boy. Busy boy. But yeah, thanks for watching, guys. Like every week you return. These weekly videos are really just for the core audience, the core followers of the channel, and I do appreciate all the viewership, all the comments, man. I really do. I read every single comment, man, and I reply to everyone. So if you do want to have a chat with me, just put it in the comments below. Alternatively, yeah, come on Twitch and jump in there and say g'day, how you going? If you vibe, you vibe. If you don't, you don't. There's plenty more fish in the sea, i.e. other streamers. There's so many streamers that play World of Warcraft. So, but yeah, find your tribe. Find who you mesh with, who you don't, because really we're just a community, a small community of gold makers, just trying to make sense of the world, trying to find truth, meaning, and are we really here to escape the simulacrum? I think so. I think there's a bit of an awakening happening worldwide, and yeah, we need to sort of work together to try and figure out what the hell's going on, man, because the future's looking really good, and it's also looking really bad. So yeah, I'll catch you later. Thanks for watching. I'll try and chuck out a video this week before the weekend. We'll see how we go. Now that I've leveled all my alts, I can definitely feel comfortable putting out a leveling guide video so everyone else can fight over mob tagging and stuff like that. But yeah, that's what we do here. Do shit first, then tell everyone later. But yeah, anyway, that's it. We'll see you next week, mate. Catch you later. Alrighty, that's it for the weekly recap. Cheers for sticking to the end. Hope you got something from it. Want more updates? Follow us on X at Goldson_TV. It's all about the journey, and remember, slow and steady always wins the race.